heaven as often as I can. And they looked at the black woman and her body as sacred and divine, and would not have been approached in the ancient world in a disrespectful manner, or could have caused you your life. The vagina of woman was the sacred portal of heaven, from which came life into the world. Her womb was holy and divine. The Catholics picked that up later and say, Mary, Mary, Mother of God. That concept existed 200,000 years ago. The Mother of God, the divine queen of the universe, the Mother Goddess. That's why you look in ancient times and you find mother worship dominated the planet long before the thought of God or the Creator as a father, because of the tribute that humanity paid to their mother for carrying them those 9 months. For even though the father had planted the seed, she was the one who carried, nurtured, developed, brought it forth into life, and continued to nurture that life after it came to life. No wonder everybody looked back to their mother to give thanks. Not that they didn't give thanks to their father, but special position was given to mother. It was also believed that she had that contact with heaven or spirituality or with God, because she had the relationship of knowing what it was like to hang between life and death while bringing new life into earth. She had a special relationship, and therefore the first ministers on earth, the first priests on earth were priestesses. The first oracles where people went to find out something that they wanted to know was the high priestesses, the black woman, because they figured that she must have a special knowledge, since God gave her the privilege and the power to hang between life and death while giving birth. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm not being too esoteric tonight. But that is the deep principle that made Africans so great in our ancient civilizations, and you find evidence of that all over the world. Now here is Ptah fashioning the cosmic egg upon a potter's wheel. One of the things you have to understand about ancient Kemetan symbology and ancient African symbology, Kemet is the proper name for Egypt. The people call themselves Kemetans. What you have to understand about that is that the gods and goddesses did not mean these people worshiped many gods and goddesses, but that these were symbols of natural forces, scientific symbols of natural forces. Just like on a computer, you press the symbol, but that symbol is not the thing, it only what? Represents that thing. These gods and goddesses represented certain principles. And here the god Ptah represents the earth and also the role of the male in the procreation process, because it is he who disseminates the spermatozoa into the fallopian tube that goes down into the egg in the womb of woman. So that shows his role. Why is it an egg? Because the vagina of woman is shaped in an oval shape, because the seed is taken into a what? An ovary, which is a what? Egg. Our ancient high culture scientists knew that all humanity came from an egg. And therefore, they looked at the universe and they saw that everything moved in a cyclical motion, that the planets moved in a cyclical motion around the sun. So they called it the great divine cosmic egg. And they saw that when water would go down a drain, or when a tornado would come, or when the wind would blow, it had a vortex shape similar to the shape of the woman's vagina. So they said that all of the world came out of the universal cosmic egg. They saw the correlation between space and that which was on Earth long before Johnson Space Flight Center or the space program in America or anywhere else came into being. They understood space travel that well and the connection between Earth and the heavens. And they said it was all exemplified in the ovaries of the black woman's eggs. That's how deep that was. That's powerful knowledge that was. And they built complex sciences off of that kind of knowledge. Sciences which defy the world today. Sciences was so heavy that when you went to the universities in ancient times in the mystery system, when you went to the University of Luxor down by the Nile River, in order to get all your degrees, you had to study for 47 years. And you had to master the 42 books